Hello and welcome. You're watching Head to Head. I'm Antonina Antosha with UATV. International students have an opportunity to study in more than 240 universities in Ukraine and gain the specialization in different scientific fields. Ukrainian diploma is now internationally recognized, and the level of professional training is highly assessed by foreign employers. So what opportunities does Ukraine offer to foreign students? To talk more about this, we're joined in the studio today by Professor Volodymyr Koval. He is the head of the Center for International Education of Igor Sikorsky Kyiv Polytechnic Institute and former ambassador of Ukraine to Syria and Lebanon. Hello, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
So let's talk about how open and how accessible is the education in Ukraine to foreign students for now.
Okay, thank you very much for questions. I would like to stress that the international students are very important for any countries. For example, the United States of America has more than 1 million students, and they're receiving from that more than $50 billion.
Oh, so it's the economic
This is the
value.
political issue and the political and the economical issue. We can discuss about that. In Ukraine, in this year, according to the official statistics, we have more than 75,000 students, and among them, 85%. This is the medical students from the medical university. 15% only for the engineering, education, engineering training, and the technical training.
I'm guessing IT industry also.
Yeah. When I can talk about my university, of course, we have the students from the 48 countries, and the how to explain, more than privilege and the preferring specialization. This is information technology, first of all. Second place is this is aerospace industry, aerospace technology. Third place is mechanical engineering, and marketing and management. And this is the
How appreciated is the diploma of Sikorsky Polytechnic Institute abroad?
Good question. I can answer very, very openly.
Okay.
Our diploma recognized any countries in the world. The United States, Europe, European Union, any Arabic countries. And for that, I would like to inform you that 1 year ago, during the visit, our Prime Minister Volodymyr to Turkish Republic with the Ministry of Education, Lilia Grinevich, was signed memorandum about the cooperation Ministry of Education with the High Council, High Schools of the Turkish Republic. According to that, High Council, Ministry of Education, Turkish Republic, stressed that the Kyiv Polytechnic Institute, now Igor Sikorsky, KPI, defined as a main high school for the preparing to the Turkish Republic engineer staff. And now we have, for example, 150 real students from the Turkish Republic. And now we have a lot of telephones, a lot of messages from the Turkish Republic. They're ready to send to us, young people to study at the engineer staff, especially mechanical engineering, aerospace industry, and I would like to stress this one, nuclear security.
Nuclear security.
And exploitation nuclear power plants. When Turkish Republic and Russia, broke the relation between each other, and Russia started to construct 4 NPPs in the Turkish Republic, and exactly they invite young people to to the university, train in the nuclear energy, especially security, and the nuclear energy, especially exploitation of the NPP. After that, Turkish government call us, some message, okay, Ukraine, we are ready to invite you to diversify, our students to you. I visited to Turkish Republic and participated in the very huge workshop, maybe conference. All of the people from the Ministry of Energy was there. All the presidents of the university participate there. And now we under preparation some agreement, then master's level, this is be KPI. And we are waiting from the 1st September, more than this first stage, 30 young people from the Turkish Republic, which we train to the nuclear security and exploitation nuclear power plants.
Well, obviously, Turkey is not the only country that is sending their students to get qualification in various scientific fields in Ukraine, and especially KPI. Comparing to the previous years, how did the number of foreign students grow? Let's take 5 previous years. Let's start from the year 2010. Comparing to the year 2010, and let's say 2018, has the number of international students willing to get their higher education in the KPI grown?
Okay. During the Soviet Union era, KPI has more than 1,000 students, foreign students. 10 years ago, I remember, because I'm not from Igor Sikorsky KPI, I'm joined KPI only in 2014. But I know that more than 10 years ago, we had at the university more than 1,500 students.
And now?
And now we have 500. I can tell why. Because we have no difference, Ukrainian and foreign students. All the students have the same level of education, have the same quality of education. And the
does that mean that the entering procedure for students from Ukraine and for students from abroad is absolutely the same?
Generally, yes, the same. But for the foreign students, we need to know what's the level of education, I mean, secondary school. Minimum 60%, if the 100%, this is the, very high, quality. We only, who has 60 and more, entrance to our university. For that, we have preparatory department for the improve some skills in the mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, information technology. For that, we improve his knowledge, and after that, they pass exam after finishing preparatory department. We invite the students to our university.
Recently, KPI has received the Grand Prix of the exhibition called Modern Educational Establishments. The event was quite large because it boasted of 750 participants from 25 regions of Ukraine and also countries abroad like Slovakia and Poland, the USA and Lithuania, and so on and so forth. Now, what does this prize mean to the KPI itself and its staff?
Okay, I can answer that. The price of these students, we have the same maybe that in the Central and East European countries. We have the medium level of the price, not higher, not low, but medium level of price. But the quality of in my university is really high. For that, I can stress, we have more than 3,000 teaching staff. Among them, we have more than 450 full professors. This is very important. We have very strong, research, base for the training these students. I can tell you that, Igor Sikorsky KPI, has the first place among the university of the Ukraine. We have very strong relation with the Microsoft. We have very strong relation with Google. In Oracle, for example, in Microsoft company work more than 600, our students who finalists. Google, we have 550 in headquarters. I mean, and also in Oracle. We have very nice specialists in the cybersecurity, information security. This is very, very, very important. I can tell you that. White hackers, now has the first place in the world. For that, you know, this is very important that the students from the abroad come into us. We have the students from France, from the United States, of course, more than students from the North Africa, Arabic country, India, Ecuador, 45 students. And okay, anyway, 48 students we have, and you know, I know very well the level of the education, Poland, Czech, Slovakia. I can stress that we have not so less, maybe more than, you know, level of the quality education.
Looks like the KPI could be proudly called as an educational establishment, interracial, right? Intercontinental educational establishment, and so on and so forth. Obviously, the Sikorsky Polytechnic Institute is doing a lot in the sphere of education and is creating a lovely image of Ukraine abroad when it comes to education. What else is done by the KPI to improve Ukrainian image abroad, meaning culturally, right?
Igor Sikorsky from Igor Sikorsky KPI, Sergei Korolev from Igor Sikorsky KPI, some very scientists, you know, Lyulka, this is the from Sikorsky KPI. Evgen Paton from Sikorsky KPI. I can, you know, calculate.
You can go on. Okay.
Yeah. This is, you know, this is the famous, this is prominent scientist in the world. For that, you know, each university defined as a most high, you know, level if the good professor staff is a good alumnus of there. You know, for that, I can define this. Our university really has very good image in the world. And I told you, we have a very good relation with all of the union of the universities of the world, of the union of the technical universities of the world. We are a member in the any, you know, structure, the United Nations, and the UNESCO, and for example, Black Sea, you know, some association, and so on. It's very important, and I hope that we have a very good relation with China.
Which is also very important.
Look, every week we inviting, we receiving, you know, some delegation from China people. This is very interesting. We have a lot of meetings. We discussing about a lot of, but they promise, okay, we will do blah blah, and you know, leaving us. After that, you know, forget us. Anyway, we press very much. I can tell you, we are not only responsible for the training foreign students. We're responsible for the export, you know, education to the abroad. For example, now we are under project with the Arab-Egyptian Republic. Our partners constructing all the infrastructure, which future will call Capital International University. Now we're constructing this university. This is we, you know, placed in the new Cairo capital, 40 kilometers from the capital. And when the university be finished, our university invite to there or come to there three faculty of engineering, information technology faculty, and the management and marketing. This is our faculty be abroad, like campus branch. This is our students. For that, you know, this is the some example. For example, MIT has the branch in the Qatar, Oxford has the branch in the Qatar and Singapore. This is the same way. Now we would like to train foreign students from the Arab countries, from the Persian Gulf, and from this region and the abroad. This is some type of new project. We try to establish a preparatory department on the abroad, Turkish, Nigeria. We plan to, or start to, you know, organize a double diploma training. For example, 2 years the students study, for example, China University, and 2 years study at our Igor Sikorsky KPI. This is very, very important, you know, because this is the transfer knowledge.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for coming here and telling us all about the impressive system of education at the KPI and the impressive achievements of the KPI. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for inviting, and we are waiting for students to our university.
Okay. That was Professor Volodymyr Koval. He is the head of the Center for International Education of Igor Sikorsky Kyiv Polytechnic Institute, former ambassador of Ukraine to Syria and Lebanon. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned with UATV for more.